2010 Open Championship, but how special is this win for you today?
Yeah, it's it's been 2 years since I had a win, so it's great to be back in the winning circle, and to do it here. I really enjoyed the Perth this week, and like I said, I think next time I'll come, I'll try and bring the family with. It's a great spot. Love the golf course, so this is a very special one for me.
Just talk us through your day today. You started with a 3-shot overnight lead, but I think on the 7 it was quickly reduced. What was going through your mind then?
Yeah, it's I knew 3-shot lead wasn't much around this track. If I had a cold start like I did today, and someone jumps out the block, can so easily just quickly have a share of the lead. So I got to the 7th. I saw it was 2 other guys on 14 under. I knew that can happen, but also knew that I wasn't really playing well up until that point. So I just needed to do what I did the last 3 days, just give myself opportunities, and made a great up and down on 7, made a great 2 on 8, and the 9th was a tricky little putt, just missed it, but that really got me going, and on the back 9, and felt more confident teeing off the 10th after I had that stretch of holes on 7, 8 and 9.
Alright, let's take some questions.
Louis, early on it seemed perhaps like you went in the driver's seat, so to speak, others were making it. When did you feel you had your hands on the steering wheel and it became your turn to win?
After making that putt on 12, really. The wind was tough today. It was the greens were firm, a little bit firmer than the last 3 days. So and the wind, it was tough to judge it compared to the other 3 days. So I thought it was going to make difficult birdies for everyone out there the last 5-6 holes. And making that putt, I think I took a 3-shot lead on 12, and I just played. I'm going to give myself birdie putt on every hole, and I did. And so that was my main goal, just to still keep in that position and just give myself a chance. So the last thing you want to do is to defend, really, but you can so easily try and to attack a few of these pins and leave yourself in horrible spots. So that wasn't really an option today.
2 years since a win. Has anything changed about the way it feels coming down the back 9? What did you call or draw on?
No, you know what? I don't change my game plan. I do what I think is best on the shot. Give myself best opportunity still for a birdie. If I have to take a shot on, I'll take it on. So it's a great spot to be in. You get nervous, but you feed off that, and I always say it's great to be nervous with 3 holes to go in a tournament, because it means you up there somewhere. You've got a chance of winning it. So that's what we do all the hard work for, to try and get in that position, and it's a great feeling to be able to win a tournament.
Louis, you said last night you struggled to touch with those final 3 holes. Was that in your mind at all coming home today?
No. I forgot about that completely when I left the golf course. I fell asleep on that putt on 16, the first one. I should have been a bit more careful with it, and even though where the pin was, that there was, it was there for everyone. So it was my mistake, not really thinking of that putt. But I got rid of that, and day was fresh. I was a bit nervous this morning because after the third especially, it didn't feel like I did anything really wrong, and I won over through 3 holes, and so I had to really work hard to just get myself settled and hit middle of greens and just get pars going so that I can feel a bit more comfortable. And then the birdie on 7 and 8 really got me in the right frame of mind.
You mentioned you want to bring your family back next time you're here, so you're definitely locked in for next year?
Well, it's difficult to say, but I want to defend any title that I won before, so I will do anything in my power to come back and do that. But I want to try and bring the family when I come back here.
And getting that first win for 2 years, how important is that for you moving forward and going into the next major?
Yeah, it's important just to staying in that, to know you can still win events and not get too far from winning tournaments or too long from winning tournaments. And you know, it's great for the season going forward. For my PGA Tour season starts basically next week with Durrell, so it's a great foundation to start the season on.
Do you feel, Louis, last year you had a terrific season, 2 runners-up and a great President's Cup. Do you feel now winning this one you can nail another major?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's difficult to always get your game perfect for the week of the major, and when you do it, it's a great feeling because you don't really worry about your game. It's more about the mental aspect of it. So this is a great start building up towards Augusta. I'll take a lot out of this week and things that we've done, things that we worked on a few, you know, for the last few weeks and even for the last few months. So yeah, I'll take a lot out of this week going into the rest of the season.
Do you feel you need to do better between now and Augusta to be in contention for Augusta?
You must just keep the game where it is and make sure that you know, if there's anything you still want to work on, start working on it, because it's a great time to probably work on a few things now if you want to, because your mindset and everything is in a good frame of mind. So but yeah, like I said, it's difficult to really get your game really sharp, to say it's going to be fine going into Augusta, but this is a great start towards it, and I just need to play solid golf in the next month.
Yeah, you mentioned the spark before the tournament started. Can this be the spark, do you think, for you? For the year?
I hope so. You know, like I say, it's been 2 years, so I've been pushing myself in a lot of events, and by doing that sometimes you go worse off and you don't play well at all. So this week I just played and I tried to forget about everything, and I knew the last round last week I found something with putting and felt like I was hitting good putts. So it was great to come into this week knowing I found something last Sunday. So I will go back and rest for a day probably before heading out down to Durrell on Wednesday and start working again on to even get everything better and to be ready for next week.
And this tournament isn't yet locked in next year in terms of the government and IFG, but would you recommend this tournament to other top players like yourself?
Yeah, I would. I mean, main thing is always scheduling. It's a long way for us to come over here, but it worked out perfect for me this year, and hopefully next year it will too, because it's definitely a golf course that I love, and I would love to come back to it.
Any more questions? More questions? Many congratulations again, Louis. Look forward to seeing you and your family in
Thank you.
Perth next year.
Thank you.